What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with an all new episode of Spill the Tea. All right, we got a lot of stories to go over, so let's get it started. First off, I want to start the show off with giving my condolences to the actress and comedian Natalie Deselle Reed. She passed away this week from colon cancer. She was only, I believe, 53 years old. She was so young. Um, she was just a comedic force. She was just so beautiful and bubbly on camera. She was beautiful. It was just so refreshing to see a plus size, curvy, beautiful woman that was pretty and was funny and was just charismatic and just so energetic on screen. She will be sorely missed. And what was funny about it was that literally 2 days before it was announced that she passed away, I was up one night and just randomly found her on Instagram and was going through her page or whatever. And I was like, I wonder when we going to see her in more stuff again or whatever. And then, I got the news 2 days later that she passed away. But Eve, her and Eve starred on the show Eve back in the day on, what was that, UPN or one of those channels. And Eve posted a picture of her and said, "Can't believe it. Rest in peace, Natalie Deselle Reed. Thank you for your light and spirit. Prayers, peace, and blessings. Please pray for her family." And then Halle Berry did a really wonderful tribute to her as well on her Instagram. And she said, "I'm still processing this devastating news. And as I continue to read all of your kind words, memories of Natalie continue to flood back to me. Ed Robert Townsend facilitated our divine connection by uniting us in roles that would change our lives and impact our culture for generations to come. I am forever grateful for that moment. Natalie was one of the most precious people I've ever known. The second I met her, our hearts were intertwined. We had a connection that was simply unexplainable, and she stayed her same sweet self all the years I knew her. Natalie taught us love, joy, and humor through her characters. She could never dim her light, and it was infectious. With her, I laughed harder than I'd ever laughed before. She showed us it was okay to be goofy and funny while still being sincere and extraordinarily kind. She and I would hoot and holler over every Babs tribute we came across, sending them back and forth to one another, overwhelmed that our on-screen friendship meant as much to you as it did to us. She was especially humbled by that, as I am. Natalie represented actual Black women, not what Black women are perceived to be. For that, she was often underrated, passed over, deprived of the platform she truly deserved. Amen. You better speak a word, Halle. But her light continues to shine through the people who grew up watching her, the people who knew her best, and those of us who loved her. Above all, she was a daughter, wife, friend, and mother. And my heart is with her entire family, especially with Leonard, Sereno, Summer, and Sasha. I'll love you forever, my sweet friend. I'm going to miss you, Nat Dog. So once again, rest in peace to Natalie Deselle Reed. And with death, there's always life. Literally today alone, I'm filming this on a Thursday. Several celebrity pregnancy news came out. Christina Milian is pregnant again with her third child with her boyfriend, Matt Capario or something like that. Matt is from over across seas. He's a white pop star, very handsome. They already have a son with each other, and now they're welcoming their second child together. And she had Violet previously with The Dream. So congratulations to Christina Milian. She lately has been still doing acting. She has a YouTube channel now, and she has a very successful, popular beignet truck in Los Angeles that all the celebrities go to and use. So shout out to Christina Milian. Also, it was announced today that Cassie is pregnant with her second baby with her husband. Here is her pregnancy photo. She looked beautiful. I love that map of baby hairs they got going across her face. Yes, God, that girl is so bad. She is beautiful. Don't know what she's having, but you can tell she's very far along. She looks to be about 5 or 6 months. And then Underground and Queen Sugar star Amira Vaughn, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, announced her pregnancy today. She looks absolutely beautiful. She's one of my favorite actresses. Can't wait to see what she's to bring on this next season of Queen Sugar. So congratulations to all of those ladies on their pregnancies. I hope they have safe, healthy babies and that the delivery and everything runs smoothly. So Gossip in the City posted a conversation between Nene Leakes' grandchild's mother and someone. I don't know who the someone was, but in the conversation, the person asks Nene's grandchild's mother, Nene still being an asshole to you? And the girl responds, definitely, but I finally finished court and put her son on child support after motherfuckers were saying he ain't the daddy. She says she doesn't give a fuck about him in an email she sent to me. We're also waiting on court because Bryce put a fraud check in my account as if he's paying child support. She bonded him out of jail for that. She bought him that house last year as a tax write-off, and the motherfucking house is towed up. His other baby mama, Breasia's mom, threw a brick through the door window. It's always drama in our circle. People just think she's living good. And then the person says, wait, he went to jail this year? And then the girl says, yes, I think January. I'll have to look at my papers. And then the person says, can I post? So I'm guessing this was a conversation between her and Fee. So she says, can I post? And the girl says, yeah, no problem. I'll send you court docs that he is on child support too. And here is actual footage of a picture of the door where Breasia's mom allegedly threw a brick through the window of the door. As you can see, it is boarded up. Now, instead of Nene getting her ass on her last season, acting like she was the grand dame, acting like she couldn't be touched, acting like a goddamn socialite, acting like a goddamn bitch, this should have been her storyline on her raggedy ass, nasty ass son. Like, this should have been your storyline. The drama that you're having with your son still not being a fucking man. Like, this was her storyline, damn. So the girl then said, he was arrested in December 2019 and she bonded him out right before Christmas. And then here is the final order of paternity and support that she showed Fee as well. Child, I mean, even when Bryce was on the show, we just knew he was gonna grow up to not be shit. He just looked like he never took baths. Like, he hid cereal boxes under his bed. He looked like he was the type of nigga that didn't get up and brush his teeth. Like, he never flossed. He like the type of nigga that don't brush his tongue, don't even know what a tongue scraper is. He like his feet stink. Like, the powder that you put in your shoes don't even help with the smell. Like, he got jockish, like he got dirt underneath his nails. He just looked funky. So child, like I said, this should have been Lanithia's storyline. This is what she should have been focused on. So this past Sunday over on the Zeus network, the Zeus app, they did the Bad Girls Club conversation. I watched like the first 20 minutes and then it was just a bunch of back and forth nonsense, stupidity. I just couldn't follow along. But I am going to watch this up and coming Sunday's episode because there's going to be an altercation between Natalie and one of the other girls. So I just want to see the fight and see Natalie get her wig pulled. But the girls, Sarah and Rocky and a couple other girls were filmed kicking it with Ray J and Chance. And it looks like Ray J wants that old thing back when it comes to Sarah. Here is video.
No, I only smoke purple and grape, bitch. I got purple. Hey, purple and grape. I got purple. I got purple. He's a hater.
If you ain't smoking gas like
you're going to check
I like real good for fire OG. You ain't got fire OG.
Cookie.
Hold on. No, I'm talking. Hold on with a nigga. Hold on with a nigga.
Cookies. All that.
Instagram. Hey man, you shit on my goddamn chest. Yeah, you holding her ass like a I ain't fucking with Instagram. Instagram ain't like me. Hey yo. Instagram ain't like me. Anyways, y'all.
Bad Girls Club.
Oh man, I gotta do a reunion, man, in like a week or two. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
I mean, of all the white girls you could be with, Ray J, Sarah Sarah looked like her face is melting. She looked like a melted candlestick. She looked old and raggedy as fuck. Her hair stringy, like she ain't got no makeup on. Them lips is overly plump. Like, ew, like Ray J dick is for everybody. I wouldn't fuck that nigga with a 10-foot pole. Like, that dick is dirty. Dirt dog dirty. At this point, I know that him and Princess are living separately. Just go on and file the papers, girl. Just go on and file the motherfucking paperwork. You already executive producing numerous projects over there with him, with the Zeus Network. Continue to exec produce those shows that y'all already got together, girl, and then start producing your own shit over there at the Zeus Network and build your own coin. Girl, fuck that nigga and that dirty ass dick of his. Ain't no way in motherfucking hell. Ray J is just for the streets. Like, he still ain't grew the fuck up. Like, ew, you just nasty. Like, ugh. Like, all these niggas just trifling. They just put their dick and mouth anywhere. And if you didn't know, Ray J and Sarah messed around back in the day. Here's pictures of them together back in the day. That's her laying in the bed with him. So I guess, girl, everybody need a goddamn COVID test and an STD test. So, in other sad news this week, Love and Hip Hop stars Brandi Boyd, who is Ray J's god sister, and husband Max Lux were caught on live in an altercation. If you don't remember them, this is the couple. Remember Brandi? She was an absolute fool when she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I believe. Yeah. Remember she ran behind his car and jumped on it and shit. His teeth looked like an apartment complex. They were so crooked and fucked up. I don't understand how she letting a nigga that looked like him beat on her. Like a bitch shouldn't let no nigga hit on them anyway, but not no nigga who teeth look like a piranha. Girl, bye. You also know that she was Whitney Houston's, I believe, goddaughter and some stuff like that. But anywho, so Brandi was on live, and like I said, an altercation between them was caught. Here is the audio because I guess she had her phone facing down and we could hear everything. It's very disturbing. It's very sad to hear. So trigger warning, if you will be triggered by this, fast forward. And here we go. I didn't say, yeah, I got it. Say, yeah, I got it. Say, yeah, I got it if you got it, bitch. I'm some motherfucking nigga, you never do your hair, bitch. I'm not with your program. Be out here, bitch. Never again will you stop. Bye, bitch. Bye. I didn't say, yeah, I got it. You clearly hear her in the background. Oh, wait a minute. More. Ronnie, don't call me. I'm getting beat up. You gonna disrespect me to Ronnie too, bitch? You think you're gonna disrespect me to the world, Brandi? Is that what you're doing? You're not! You're not! Call 911, Brandi. You're not! Bitch, you're not! Call 911. Call yourself, bitch. I'll fuck you up, bitch. Very, very sad. You can really, it's obvious in the beginning of the audio, he was probably holding her down, and scolding her and berating her. And then he finally let her go. And you clearly hear her say, this is the last time y'all gonna see him beat me. She mentions him beating her several times. She tells one of her, I believe, children or someone in the house to call the police, call 911. Oh, we thought that their relationship was chaotic when they was on the show. Like, this is just sad. It makes me sad. Like, I almost want to cry listening to that because, like, I feel so sorry for them babies. You know what I'm saying? That you hear the babies crying in the background and their children are witnessing their father call their mother a bitch and saying, I'm going to send you out the right way. And No child should have to go through that. I know when I was a kid, I witnessed an altercation between my mom and my dad, and it never left my mind. Like, it's something that I still think about to this day, and that was solidified that a man should never put his hands on a woman for me, and that you never stick around for that shit. Um, Somebody needs to step in and take them damn kids. Like, she can be a fool all she wants to and stay if that's her choice, but them kids need to be out of that environment. It's very toxic. It's very horrible. Afterwards, she did a video, and this is what she had to say about what we heard. I'm sorry. Before that, on her page, she posted, "I am fine. He didn't touch me. I was choking him and fighting him. All he did was verbal abuse me. All he did. Back. I'm sorry for going live. I did that to force us to take space, knowing he wouldn't want to argue on live. Please pray for my family. The devil is attacking so strong." Okay. And then this is what she had to say.
I want to take this time to thank everyone for your positive prayers and good energy. And I want to let everyone know there is no reason that I have not went live or posted a picture or a video other than the fact I've been praying and meditating and trying to get a hold on everything inside. I have no bruises, no marks on my neck, on my body. I'm okay. I do have pimples on my face, but that has nothing to do with anything. I want to say everybody has rights. It's not just for women, for men. We're all equal. Nobody needs to ever be physical. And a lot of what was heard was only portions. There was more layers to things that was not on live. And I just want to say, at some point, I have to realize that people are not being honest when they play the victim, and there's way more to the story than that's left out. I have to not make excuses for anyone, not for myself, not for him, but I want to make it very, very clear. I am not marked up. I have nothing on my arms. I'm okay. I can show the rest of my body that would be inappropriate, but I'm all right. There's nothing on my legs. I'm fine. There's nothing on my neck. Literally, you can see up close. Okay? Only pimples on my face. God bless everyone. Please, just pray for my family. Thank you.
Even with that being said, girl, you don't have to have a mark on you to be abused, child. Oh, God, bless her soul. Help her, Jesus. I come to you, Father, and ask that you protect those kids, Lord. Give them kids a hedge of protection, Lord Jesus. Cover them in your blood. Get the devil out of their household. Separate that couple. Give them both the mindset to leave each other alone and to get help. Because this is sad. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen. Because my main concern is them babies. And with the mama like that and the daddy like that, Lord Jesus, help them. Moniece from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood commented under Hollywood Unlocked's post of the video and said, "You can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. They've been like this since they were teenagers. It's unfortunate, but she not leaving till he put her in a casket." And sadly to say, that's what it seems like. So, whoo, yeah. On to something a little bit lighter, but still in dumb bitch news. Remember last week we talked about Summer Walker and London on the Track, bitch. Her spraying him all on social media and this and that. Well, like I said last week, they was probably back together by the time I did that video, and I was right. She right back with him. As you can see, the car he's leaned up against is the same car that is in the background of her photo. Like, these kids need to stay off of social media capping and telling us all their business when they know they're gonna go right back. Like, this generation of children is just so lost. Lord help them, Jesus. And then they bring kids into this. Whoo, child. So in not Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta news, Cynthia Bailey is suing her ex-husband Peter Thomas for $160,000 that she put up for his business prior to their divorce. This is what Peter had to say about the situation.
All right. The foreclosure is coming from Miss Bailey saying that she's foreclosing on $160,000. Not a loan. It was a purchase. And after divorce, I tell her that I'll give it back to her 36 months later. Okay? Because I took nothing and I had to get myself back together. You feel me? Okay, so 36 months is actually up in 2 months, 60 days. And she'll get a check, a cashier's check. All right? The foreclosure is coming from Miss Bailey saying that she's...
Okay, so he's saying she gonna get her a check before these little last 2 months of their agreement is up. Maybe she did that to press your ass because the 36 months is about to be up and she hadn't got no coin from you, sir. So the fuck. So then he did an interview, and he said that he was shocked that she took it to that level, and this is what he had to say.
Let me tell you how generous of a person I was, and that's why I was shocked that she filed a lawsuit without even calling me, because I don't have beef with Cynthia Bailey. You know what I'm saying? I think we have one of the most amicable divorce in the history of reality TV. Mm-hmm. You know, because I even said that I will pay for the property when I didn't have to. In the divorce, I could have said, "You just give me the land, okay, and you can keep your housewife check." Mm-hmm. And she would have settled immediately because she's trying to protect the cash. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do that. I said, I'll even give it back to you once I get back up on my feet. You know, I'll just pay full price for it because I don't want anybody to say you gave me anything. Let me tell you, Jenner.
Oh, so that was it. Okay. Regardless, nigga, just give her back her money. Regardless, however y'all would have handled it, you still owe this woman fucking money. She don't have to call and tell you shit. You knew you owed her money. She's married now. It was inappropriate to be ringing up your phone about coins when she, got a man. Like, just pay her and be done with it. And now y'all really won't have to have anything to do with each other. So Megan Thee Stallion had posted a live video of her, bouncing that wagon that she got in back of her. And Shaq was in the comment section and put watching that booty. And I was like, you nasty motherfucker. You old enough to be her goddamn daddy talking about some looking at that booty. You another sweaty ass, musty looking ass nigga. Just disgusting. Like, why would you post that? Like, she literally could be your daughter. You niggas is disgusting, bro. Like, anywho, so Dr. Dre's estranged daughter is working odd jobs to survive, and she wants a relationship with her father. Here is the story.
Exclusive, a daughter's heartbreak. Tanya Young's megawatt father is rapper and record producer Dr. Dre. But just at 5 years old, Latanya says that Dr. Dre left her mom to raise their 3 daughters without a dad. Well, now, today, Latanya, at 37, with kids of her own who would love to meet their grandfather, says that she hasn't seen her dad in 17 years.
My father is rapper producer Dr. Dre. You guys know him as Dr. Dre. I know him as Andre.
Latanya Young grew up in the shadow of her famous but absent father, who she hasn't seen since she was 20 years old.
How do I feel about not seeing my father for 17 years? I feel misplaced. I feel incomplete.
Now, 37, Latanya wants to rekindle her relationship with her father.
My father is a family guy. I just don't understand why there's a policy.
Exclusive.
I don't understand you niggas. Like, this is just a fuck nigga episode. Like, cause how you motherfuckers be having kids with people and then don't have relationships with them? What is wrong with you niggas? Like, but we knew Dr. Dre been trash for years, especially when we found out Miss L.A. story. But like, you niggas is just the worst. Like, you got all the money in the world to... You make sure them little light-skinned kids with that Jay Leno chin having ass ex-wife of yours was in your life and was, well taken care of, but them brown ones, no. Girl, I can't. That's why I want that wife of his with that moon chin of hers to take his ass for everything he motherfucking got, because it's what his ass deserve. Oh, deadbeat, abusive ass nigga. Fuck that nigga. And you can't say that ain't his damn daughter. That woman look just like his ass. Girl, fuck Dr. Dre. I'd never buy a goddamn pair of Beats in my goddamn life. So Kenya Moore was on Wendy promoting the Real Housewives, and she did the hot seat portion of the show. And Wendy asked her, had she ever been on like a disastrous date? And she was like, yeah, she went out on a date with Kanye once. And she said, somehow we ended up going to his house and there was like some very explicit things on TV, aka porn. I was lost. He left me alone. I was just there for like 5 minutes wandering around his house. When I followed the noises, he was watching something on TV that he probably shouldn't have been. So that was my exit. As much as I love him, it was just the craziest thing. Now, Kanye has admitted in interviews in the past that he had a porn addiction. He loves porn. Like, these niggas is just creepy. Everybody needs to go to church on Sunday. Ew, like, how you gonna invite a bitch to your house on some nasty, gross pedophilia? Like, how you gonna invite me to your house and I walk in and it's just porn on the screen, and then you leave me by myself and you just in the room looking at porn, jacking off like that's supposed to get me in the mood? No, weirdo, I don't think you about to kill me. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, oh Lord, let me get done with this damn spill the tea, because this shit is bothering me. I only got one story left, and it is on someone that I was in a relationship with the past year. After me and Dave the East broke up, I took some time for myself for a while, and then, I met this guy, very famous writer, producer, and rapper. And we really hit it off. I was at a rooftop party, early spring. The vibe was right. The setting was everything. Face was beat to perfection. Outfit on point. Everything was just immaculate. And he walks in the room and he really captured my eye. And, we sat down. He asked me if I wanted something to drink. I told him I don't drink. I just, drink my smart water. But we just vibed that whole night, and we just talked the whole night through. And we just ended up spending the whole summer together, went on vacations together, made sure we had our COVID mask on. But then, once, fall came, the nigga switched up for me, and he really broke my heart. He really honestly did. I really feel some type of way. I feel like I was used for clout. I really feel like he used me for my name, for my connections, and then, to further put a knife in my heart, he posted this very telling photo that he captioned, "Dear Santa." And if you don't know who I'm talking about, if you're new to my channel, I'm talking about my ex party, Partisan Fontaine. It was really his body that really drew me to him. It really wasn't so much the face or his teeth, because they do need a little work. He was giving me, skyscraper teeth, but I looked past it because he had a really nice personality. He was funny, his body was on point, and the dick was huge. But we got into it, and I just told him enough is enough. I can't deal with this. I'm not mentally, there. I don't want the toxicity in my life. I'm focused on my YouTube channel, my books, my movie that I have coming up, my child. I just didn't have time for it. The games, the lies, all of the etc. So, to get back at me, he decided to post this picture of him saying, "Dear Santa." I guess he wants Megan Thee Stallion for Christmas. It's all good. I've been here, done that before. Niggas get mad when a bad bitch like me decides to move on to the next one. And please believe, I've already moved on. Already got a new nigga in the bag. I'm not going to, disclose any information on my relationship yet, because I really want to keep this very private and close to the chest, because of how now at this point I've had 2 failed public relationships. So until, I really know he's the one, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I really am. I'm just gonna keep it close to the vest, but just know that your girl is really happy. I'm really happy, you guys. I really am. I really am. But fuck this nigga. He should have been happy that a bitch like me even gave him a second of my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you needed Invisalign. I should have called you Invisalign, nigga. You got me fucked up. But it's all right. It's cool. So that's all I have for you guys on this episode of Spill the Tea. This episode was kind of dark. I'm not gonna even lie. It was a lot of sad shit going on. Just pray for the world. Jesus Christ. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next review. Bye.